It is time for the latest and the most comprehensive breakdown of the biggest news stories in Western Visayas. This is Panay News Tonight. Here are the top stories of the day. Ilonggo Values will be the highlight of next year's staging of the world-famous Dinagyang Festival. Aside from Dinagyang as a celebration of the people's devotion to Señor Santo Niño, Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated President Dr. Ronald Raymond Sebastian said they would also like to showcase and emphasize the values of the Ilonggos. For Sebastian, like the Ati Warriors, the Ilonggos are united to withstand the challenges brought by the pandemic. Sebastian confirmed there will be a tribe competition, albeit pre-recorded. Dinagyang Tribes Competition Director Eric Divinagracia said 7 tribes representing the 7 city districts will be competing. Each tribe will showcase 7 Ilonggo values. The tribe performances will be premiered live with 3 to 4 cameras set up and directed by Ilonggo filmmakers during the filming. Judges will watch the performance either live or through the filmed videos. The Regional Convention of the Liga ng mga Barangay in Western Visayas will discuss a proposal to postpone this year's barangay and Sangguniang elections. Liga ng mga Barangay Iloilo City President Irene Ong told media the elections may be moved to 2024, explaining that the COVID-19 pandemic may linger until 2023. Around 150 barangays have so far registered to join the convention to be held on December 6 to 8 at the Iloilo Convention Center. Ong said this was not compulsory and would depend on the budget of the barangay. Aside from the elections, they will also tackle the poor extension of financial assistance to the barangays, especially during the pandemic. The provincial government of Negros Occidental is adamant in requiring travelers bound for Bacolod City an S-Pass registration. Governor Eugenio Lacson said they would only lift the S-Pass requirement once the World Health Organization declares the COVID-19 pandemic over. On Monday, officials from the provincial and city government fell into a debate on Bacolod City's lifting of the S-Pass requirement for passengers at the Bacolod-Silay Airport. The capital questioned the legality of the executive order, citing a resolution by the Interagency Task Force for Emerging Infectious Diseases, which states that travelers cannot disregard the protocols of local government units they are passing through. Travelers arriving at the Bacolod-Silay Airport in Silay City are still required the S-Pass since it remains under the jurisdiction of the provincial government. Lacson said that the province is willing to take responsibility for approving the S-Pass registration for Bacolod-bound passengers. And those were tonight's latest headlines. This is your anchor, Elisha Lusaria Pumida. Good evening. For more stories, check our website, www.panaynews.net. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Grab the digital copy of Panay News on Press Reader. Read Panay News via the Inquirer Plus app and avail a free 30-day trial. Join Panay News community on Viber. Don't forget to always wear your face masks and face shields, sanitize your hands, and observe proper physical distancing.